Fine. Now coming to the formatting part again. So I will just delete these rows, and if I will delete these rows, you will find that again, it doesn't mean that my rows will not start from 1. My rows will still start from 1. If you will go down in this sheet, you will see that these rows extend to a very large value. Depending upon which operating system you are using and which Microsoft Excel you are using, this value can be very large. Similarly, on the right hand side, if you will try to scroll, again, these columns will extend to a very large number. But there is a upper side limit. We are not really bothered about that. Another thing that we normally format is, so if I'm putting any data over here, say for example, sales, so I can put, say for example, month, and then I can put a very similar thing, amount, a very simple, and I can also have one thing called, I can right click on this top row and I can insert columns. I can adjust my column format. I can format my cells. I can adjust my column width. So for example, if I want to make it 20, I can make it 20. It will increase. Okay, control Z to revert it. So if I want to insert one column here, I can simply go and insert it here, and I can say that product, for example. So I can say that April, in April, for car, I had sold, say, uh, now it is my option. I can put any number over here. So 30, say 30 lakh, for example, and the same thing can continue, right? So right now I'm just putting APR over here. This can be scooter. Again, it can be amount and so on. Similarly, it can come May. So in one sheet, you can have this kind of data, right? If I am talking about employee performance, then obviously it's a normal thing that we can start our table with serial number. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, the serial number of the entry is coming. Then obviously it can start with employee ID. Again, here it can be 00. Okay, I cannot give 001, so I can give E000001. This is my ID that I am giving to my employees. And then again, we can have employee name. And here I can put Nikhil, Ashish, Deepak, and so on. And maybe more details can come, right? So this is how we will maintain our sheets. Each sheet is carrying a specific data, and then I can also format them. So again, as we had seen earlier, we have this option called format as a table. I hope you can see it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Click on this. We had seen this earlier also. I can choose multiple options. Whatever I want to say, if I want to just keep it very simple, I can just choose to select it. It will tell me the rows and columns, right? So you see it has pre-automatically selected the text which I had filled. It is not formatting this entire thing, entire sheet with this format. Again, it says my table has headers. It means that this header row is formatted separately, right? But if I come here and I use this kind of a, okay, some amount is pending, right? If I come here and then go here and say I do something like this and I remove this pop option, so it has automatically itself inserted column 1, column 2, column 3. Why? Because the format I had chosen had a header in it. So if I choose a format which doesn't have a header, I think it should work. So I will just delete this. Uh, Clear contents. Okay, it is not coming because of the format only. Fine. So if I will go here and I just choose this, so now this becomes so again it will automatically insert column 1, column 2, column 3, and the reason being is that now you can put filters on it. So filters I will discuss separately, but this becomes our header row of this table. Okay, if I had, while formatting, if I had given a header row, it would have automatically made my header row as my header row. So these are the two things we have discussed: formatting the data, putting the data. Again, all these options are available to you. So for example, if I want to centrally align this text, I can do that. If this column was very wide or the width was more, I can even align this text both vertically as well as horizontally, right? So all these combinations are available to you. Okay. One more thing that you might find people using is this option where we put text in a not as a horizontal, but we put text as vertical or in a angled way. So normally where you will find it is where you want to reduce the width of the column, but still want to show the entire text. Okay. So if I will reduce this width of the column, my text will be like overlapping the next column. But just if I make it in an angled manner, this will become like this. So you might see this happening, but this is all simple formatting. Okay. One very important thing, again, aspect of Excel is conditional formatting. Again, I can select this thing, entire thing, and then I can set my conditional formatting rules, right? So it can be a highlighting rules, can be top bottom rules, it can be data bars, right? It can be color scales, it can be icon sets. So all these rules are available, and you can also manage these rules from this particular box, right? I can add a new rule and then select multiple things from here. So again, just to keep things simple, I can set a very simple rule like say I can set highlight style rules. So I will say if it is greater than, yeah, so maybe this is the rule, right? So this becomes your rule. It is applying on text, but that is a different thing. But main thing is here. So anything that is above 17 lakh 15,000, it has made it red. I can again go here. I can again put a rule. I can, okay, first, if I want to manage the rule, I can do it like this. So if I want to edit it, or maybe I don't want to put the headers, so I can do what? I can go here and, okay, my bad. Conditional formatting, manage rules. I will click on this thing. I will remove this entire thing and select this, right? So now the text I have selected it C3 to C5. This is the range. Okay. So, and this applies here. So my problem is finished. Okay. One very important thing is in Excel, what we can do is we can even refer to different cells. Okay. So for example, if I will simply come here and I will write equal to, and I write this. So basically, right now this is a table. So I will do it simply for you once. I will just take this text, copy it, and I can put it here. And now I will do one more thing is paste special, for example. So I am pasting a special here. I have got all these options. I am saying I just want to paste the values. So my formatting doesn't get copy pasted. Only the values come. So if I want to write Ashish again somewhere else on the sheet, I just have to give this, right? So this is a formula. So I will add equal to, and I will make the cell value as same as I3. So I column and third column, right? But one more thing is if I copy this now and I put it in this particular cell and paste it, it gives a value of 0. Why? Because this I3 is automatically changed to I12. So this particular property of Excel is used a lot whenever we are dealing with formulas. What it actually is doing is it is a kind of uh, changing your formula basis where you are applying it, and it is automatically changing the values of reference cells and columns. Now there is a way to hard code this or way to freeze this, and that is if I just click here and on my system, I will just write dollar here and dollar here. So putting dollar values before your cells, row and columns, right? And I will make it 3. So this is Ashish, and if I now copy paste it anywhere for that matter, the value will not change. Okay. So this is how you can, in your formulas, you are able to specify a particular cell. And if you don't want that cell value to change, when you copy your formula to some other part in the document, you use this dollar sign. So this is some basics about the sheet. So let's come to this toolbar now again back. So first thing is very copy paste things. Here also you can find this, right? Cut copy is there. You can use the toolbar also, keyboard also. Control C is for copy, Control X is for cut, and Control V for paste. And what is this format painter? What suppose I have formatted this cell like this, and here again I have written some value like cycle, and I want okay, let me format it more. I can do this, I can do this, I can underline this, I can change the font for this, I can increase the size for this, right? Now if I want this cycle to look like this, one way is that I do all the things that I had done on this cell. The other way is I click on format painter and just simply click here. Okay, one good thing is, suppose my cell width was this, and I now want my cell width to be exactly covering the entire contents of the cell. Then I can come over here. When I will hover my mouse to these points where the two columns are meeting or two rows are meeting, you will find the sign changes. Instead of this plus sign, the sign changes to this kind of figure, or what you say, design. And if I double click here, automatically my cell width will change to the content width. Okay, so this is a format painter. Again, these we have seen. This is nothing but your formatting of text. You can use this part also to reduce the size, okay, if you want. This is about alignment. We have seen this. Again, indentation. If you want to use it, you can do it. Normally in Excel, we don't need to use it.